Hey good friends, Chuck Bartok here with some more ideas on how to optimize that landing page that you made watching our teleseminar and working with your own cPanel. A landing page serves as a bridge between the marketing message that brings visitors to your website and the site functionality that enables those visitors to take action. Filling out a lead form or making a purchase. In essence, it's your organization's first impression to the online community. In today's market, first expressions are tough to overcome, especially when the competition is just a click away. The old saying holds true: you only get one chance to make a first good impression, so don't blow it. And here's 10 great steps on how to get more out of your landing page. Number 1, determine if there are any obstacles to scanning the page. Today's rule of thumb is that a Pentium i586 user connecting via dial-up should be able to quickly see your landing page and complete its call to action. Can they? Double check the page appearance in different browsers. Paying special attention to video and flash, as they not only create distraction but also build additional barriers for the user to overcome. If you really like flash and videos, have it be on the following page, the subsequent page after your landing page. Number 2, consider how hard it is to leave the page or get sidetracked. Check your headline. There's not always a perfect headline, but there are a lot of bad ones. Most users will make the decision to stay or go within seconds of visiting. Your headline must catch their attention and compel them to keep reading. Unlike traditional website navigation, landing page navigation should make it difficult for a user to easily leave the page. Allowing website navigation on the landing page offers more exit options and may hurt the conversion. Another reason to remove the standard website navigation is to gain better control over what the visitor sees and interacts. Number 3, determine if the page has a fold. This is so critical on landing page, squeeze pages, and lead capture pages. It's recommended that any folds on your landing page be eliminated. However, if a fold is unavoidable, make sure it does not take away from the call to action. Keep all important components above the fold. In addition, it's okay to have multiple calls to action on one page as long as the primary call to action is in the top position above the fold. Going back and reviewing our video in our teleseminar on July 23rd, you'll notice that I use a 2-column page, which allows me to have a little more width and not as much depth. Number 4, consider if you are gathering unnecessary data. Poorly constructed and unreasonably lengthy forms are still surprisingly common. Remember to keep the user in mind and optimize your forms to provide the best experience. Evaluate each form field to determine the information requested is really necessary. To make the form better, allow the input cursor to automatically hop to the next field after the field is completed. The user to tab around the fields, allow that, and fields to be auto-populated wherever possible. The one thing I'd like to interject here is that I prefer gathering a little more information than just the email and name. I've had great results capturing telephones, even though I don't make it mandatory, because in my business, developing a relationship one-on-one is critical. Number 5, decide the amount of white space needed on the page. Studies show that white space improves the user experience and allows key messages to stand out. Your landing page should do the same. Evaluate every addition to user conversion rate. If you don't need it to get your message across, remove it. It may seem like more is always better, but if you take a step back and really give it some thought, is more really better? Don't overload your users. Remember, this is strictly a landing page. Consider adding testimonials and a link to privacy on the page. Testimony and privacy policies help create the necessary levels of trust. Would you purchase an item from a site that did not have this information? Question for you. In addition, if you have any awards or other forms of recognition, a landing page is a great place to highlight them and boost your corporate validation. Make it easy for the user. All buttons on the page need to be big, use full color, and be located above the page fold. Test to learn what colors and sizes work best, but take baby steps and test one thing at a time. Or you risk not understanding what exactly worked the magic. Members of Focus Society Mastermind, lifetime members who have access to create their own products, and free members who have access to create their own campaigns, this is where you sometimes want to do some testing. Analyze the time required to load the page. Pages that take too long to produce barely their conversion rates. A poor user experience and Google quality score issues. Use tools to check your page loads and make sure it takes less than 7.5 seconds to load. Number 9, examine the impact of using photography on the page. Images are probably the most controversial element on any page, but even more so for landing pages. Try testing stock imagery versus amateur photography. An image should complement your message, making the entire page more professional. Number 10, ensure your landing page is avoided by search engine spiders. I'll bet that comes as a surprise. If you are creating multiple landing pages with only slight variations in text in order to do split testing, it's wise to ensure that these pages are kept away from search engine spiders to prevent duplicate content penalties. Make your general purpose landing page available for indexing. Put your meta tags on that page, but use robots.txt or a robots meta tag to exclude all other pages. If you're interested in more information, hang around Focus Society Mastermind. Get involved in our calls. Join as a free member or lifetime member. Just drop on by FocusSocietyMastermind.com. Chuck Bartok saying thanks for stopping by.